Alright guys, I didn't plan this, but a friend of mine brought me her iPhone and she said it fell and needs to be repaired. And guess what I found on the inside? You gotta check it out. At first glance, nothing too extra out of the ordinary, right? Well, if you look closer, you will definitely see some weird things. First of all, I don't know what this guy did, but by the way, the screen has been swapped once, so just to get that out of the way. It was pretty simple to open up, so yeah. But I don't know what the guy did, but look at those brackets on the side. What, like, why even remove those? And how did he even get there? Like, look at that. Also on this side, I managed to put that one back in, but as you can see, that one, well, that one is loose. And I have no screw for it, nothing. Same for the others. So I don't know if I will put them back in because, you know, what do they help if I have no screws? I will only rely on the glue this time. So it's going to be converted to a Galaxy. Here is a screw missing. And it continues. The battery, super loose. Look at that. I can take that out like easily. I wish all batteries came off that easily. But unfortunately, I don't have to replace the battery. I have to replace the screen because the battery is still good. And then if you look closer here, there's like a plastic protective thing which has not been removed, so I don't think that's factory. And well, probably the worst of all is that the guy, or well, whoever did that, mixed up the screws, because here's supposed to go a Y000, same with here and here. That one is correct, but he messed them up and put the Philips one in there, and unfortunately the Philips one is a 1.5. One is a 1.3 and a 1.5, and the Y zeros are 1.2. So this could have damaged something in there, which is not good. Now the phone does function except Face ID. So I highly doubt that I can fix this because, you know, once Face ID is broken, it's broken. She doesn't use it, but, you know, still good to know. Also, well, it's not surprising at this point, he did not copy over the serial number for True Tones. I will figure it out and see if I can reprogram it with the serial number through the software. Should be no problem, but yeah, it's also something he didn't do. That happens quite often though. But stuff like this is just not acceptable. Like, I actually feel bad on putting this back together with the insides like this. Yeah, I mean, I've seen worse, believe it or not, but this is pretty bad. And so, I mean, we're lucky that this thing is not, you know, having any more problems with this mixed up screw stuff, because this can easily damage the board. So whoever did this, well, you really sucked, and you put that back in the hands of a customer. So that is just worse. I mean, if you're learning, hey, I mean, shit happens, right? But if you like take money for it and put that back together and put it to a customer, I couldn't live with that, like giving such stuff away. So still, pretty messed up iPhone. I even got the feeling that maybe the case has been swapped because of that under there. Whatever. I mean, it does work fine, so surprisingly, it does still work, except the Face ID. So yeah, that's something. But yeah, with stuff like this, I always hate when I see stuff like this. Just yeah, but it encouraged me to do the stuff right. So yeah, that's just something I wanted to share with you. It's a pretty badly repaired iPhone. So I have here the Kiang Lee software for my programmer, and I figured out the serial number via 3U tools of the iPhone, and I just transmitted that via the software onto the new screen. So right now it says here it has a serial number. All right, so let's see if that worked, and we'll connect it and just test it out a bit, then disconnect it again and clean that and put the new thing here on. And yeah, then we can close it up and actually do it properly. And then it should be good. Let's see if that worked. Ta-da! True Tone is back. So this method worked yet again. I've done it now the second time. That's actually a great way to get True Tone back if the device has been repaired and not transmitted serial number. on a new screen. But the Face ID still not working. I don't think we can bring that back. I'm sorry. Other than, tighten the connector, because what else you can do, I don't know. There's nothing else you can do. But the phone works. It works. It wants to live. So I'm glad that everything worked. And now let's shut it back down and do it properly. I'm just seeing it right now. You probably shouted at the screen already. Well, guess why Face ID doesn't work? Look at that. It has a freaking ripped connector. Okay, so add that to the list. I didn't freaking see that because I've never seen that ever before. OMG, what the hell? Well, yeah, so there's the explanation. Oh man, this poor iPhone. Yeah, anyway, that's an update. Let's see if I find another thing. I don't know. So this iPhone XR is repaired to a point where I can live with myself to give it to somebody. Of course, it is far from perfect. Oh yeah, the peeling back the plastic fetishists. There you go. I mean, sorry, but that's what they are. But yeah, of course, Face ID is never gonna work again on this one. And I also figured out another thing. See that? It has no speaker grills. It's just straight in there. So I got a feeling that this whole frame has been swapped at one point. And yeah, I mean, that's plausible, and they did a really crappy job. But whatever, right? I mean, it works. Has a new screen. It's not cracked anymore. It has True Tone again. If we go in there, battery, it has 91% batteries, are pretty good. And here, True Tone off and on. So there is a difference when you have that. But yeah, the iPhone is repaired. I mean, guys, I would love to say watch out for this, but it's kind of hard to look inside, isn't it? So yeah, anyway, there you go, iPhone XR, absolutely crap edition, whatever. See you later.